Alright guys, welcome back to Schmattz Outdoors. Just getting ready to go for the morning. I just took out all the muskrat gear, all the 110s. I actually packaged them all up and put them back in the tote that I normally store them in. So I took the little extra time to just make sure they're put away right instead of just piling them all into my shed here. And then all the 1.5s, I already threw them in the tote that I've been storing them in. So I got them stacked in here, and then all the fiberglass rods, I took most of them out and got them stacked in here nice and neat, so they ain't just all scattered about in there. Took me an extra 5-10 minutes, but at least it's put away right, and I don't have to try and clean them up in the spring, and I could actually get in and out of my shed. I also filled up my peat moss in my coyote trapping bag and filled up the urine bottle. I hope to put in some coyote sets today, so I wanted to make sure we're just starting off everything full right from the get-go, so I don't have to fill it up in the middle of the line. The urine bottle I'd only fill up just at the house here now because I won't need that much out on the line. We'll get out there on the line and we'll hopefully have some catches to show you guys today. With no muskrat sets out, you know, the catches are going to be down a bit. My plan is to try and put on some more coyote sets today. Maybe a few coon sets if I find the right spot, but alright guys, so I'm out here in this field. This is a set that got worked up the other day. I didn't have any trouble finding it. It was actually, the top of the trap was just right at the top of the dirt once I got my string pulled tight. So I remade the set. It was actually basically just set off in the trap bed. So I remade the set. That was 2 days ago, maybe 3 at the most. It's hard to keep track now, but today I come out to check and we have this guy waiting for me. It's kind of hard to see unless he moves around here. Nice big coyote there. He's caught well in there, which I'm surprised. There's a nice like crust of like 1/8 inch of ice on everything. I have looked at a couple of my coyote sets and I don't know if they would work good enough to go off when I need them to, but we'll get this one remade and move on. But yeah, not skunked today. A little surprised, like I said, with the ice on everything. I figured everything would be locked up. It's supposed to warm up this afternoon enough that it should start melting the ice, and if it ain't tonight, it'll be tomorrow. It should melt off, so I really don't want to go mess with them too badly. I have got a couple new sets out, and we're going to continue to put new sets out, so all those will be working for sure. But all right, we'll get this guy dispatched and we'll move on. But yeah, there's my catch of the day so far. At least I'm not skunked. That's always a good sign. All right guys, so I'm only just a few sets down from the last one. You guys have seen this a couple days ago, not yesterday, the day before. You've seen the same set. Again, what I got is a fence line coming down here. Now there's tire tracks from deer hunters. And then we got this edge of this field here and the edge of the field here, and then there's a big block of woods here. I mean, it keeps going on quite a ways. But as you can see, we got ourselves a coyote again. This is the set that I caught the double in raccoons on. I had one in this set and one in this set, but this set does not look disturbed at all to me. And I'm running a side-by-side test here as well as having 2 sets. This is Top Dog Predator bait from Hoosier Trapper Supply with their black gold and kind of coyote carnage in here. I've made sets with it in the past. I've never actually caught a coyote with it. I don't know what it is. I'm using their Arctic blend of it just because I am a farther north than what they are, but I don't know. It might be the last year I'm going to use it. This is the 3rd year I've tried it, and I've got the one raccoon on it this year, and I have a couple other sets with it this year too in other spots, but I know this place catches coyotes, so I thought, well, we'll give it a fair shake here. Like I said, I know that the coyotes move through here, so I figured, well, we'll give it a fair shake here, you know, a side-by-side test. You know, I've been hoping for a double here, but that hasn't happened, but we'll give you a quick look. He's a little bit darker coyote looks a little rubbed on the back of his neck, but not bad. There's some burrs in him, obviously. We have a lot of problems with burdock around here and a few cockleburs, so he might not be as bad as he looks just because they got burrs in him. But all right, we'll get this guy out of there and the set remade. This is the second coyote, and he is really bad rubbed. He's probably a throwaway coyote, honestly. We'll see if I can get a better look at that without. Yeah, he is rubbed right here in the middle of his back. I don't know how well you can see that right here. He's missing probably a 4-inch round spot of fur in his back, so he's probably a throwaway coyote, but nonetheless, the landowner will be happy he's gone, and we'll get the set remade and move on. Alright guys, I made it back home. Just getting my truck unloaded here, trying to get ready to start skinning. Just going to give you a little rundown of what I ended up with today. I ended up putting in at least 12 more coyote sets. I'll have to go through them just to make sure that's all I put in, but I'm pretty sure I got 12 in for sure. I may have gotten a couple more. I'm trying to went through the list in my head, but I think that's all. And then I put in 2 more raccoon sets. I did pull one raccoon set because it was a 220 in a little ditch that had just a skiff of water in there, but the lower jaws of my trap are already frozen, so I took it out of there. So I gained 1 raccoon set and 12 coyote sets today. Only one of those is snares, so I put in 11 footholds today, so hopefully those will pay off, because I'm not sure how well all the other footholds are actually working just because of the ice and stuff we got. And the ground's starting to freeze up. Some of the sets were pretty hard to put in actually, so I'm hoping tomorrow to get a few more in some of the spots before it gets too froze. But we'll show you quick here what I got, and we'll sign off for the night. So what I ended up with, catching the 3 coyotes. This one here was the first one. He's a pretty nice looking coyote. He's got just a few burrs in him, but not too bad. This one here was the second one, and he's not going to be worth skinning at all. You can see the patch. I mean, his whole hackle and everything is all completely gone. I mean, even his neck is real cruddy looking, so we aren't even going to skin him, unfortunately. And then this was the third one that I had in the snare. I mean, you can still see kind of where the snare was on him, but I think all of his fur is there. He's got a few burrs mixed in there too, so, but he's real nice. He's huge though. I mean, you can compare the size of this one. This is an adult dog around here, adult male, and so is this one, but you can see the difference in size. This one here is probably about 30 pounds. This one here I bet is at least 40. I may weigh him just for the fun of it, but he's probably the biggest one for sure that I've gotten this year. He's big, but. And then I got a couple roadkill raccoons up here, so I'm picking up more roadkill ones than I can trap. So I don't know. I think I'm probably about even actually between the picking up a roadkill ones, and they're in places I don't have traps, so it's not such a big deal to me. But I don't know, it seems funny that I haven't been able to catch many and I can pick them up on the side of the road. So I mean, if I'm driving around, I look at them, I mean, there's nothing puncturing the skin, so they got no holes in the pelt already. I can skin them if they're run over. If they have holes or anything like that, I leave them there. I don't waste my time picking them up. Like I said, I do have one. I did get one roadkill coyote even. That's probably one of the nicer coyotes I have, so. All right, well, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you know when new videos are coming out. Leave a comment below. I'd like to hear what you guys think about my season. The videos are going to be a little shorter from now on just because I'm not running all the water sets. I do plan on trapping a few beavers, so that'll be either in tomorrow or next day. We'll have to see what the weather is going to be. It was brutal cold today, and I don't think it's supposed to warm up too much tomorrow. So I may wait one more day. I can bust a little ice to get to the one beaver house I have to trap, but otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow.